It's TECHNOCAT here from the biggest show in Legalweek with none other than Kristin Sunderman, and we are about to do the TECHNOCAT live show. So welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Happy to be a returning speaker on your podcast.
I mean, you were so good. I was like, hey, Freddie Mac, I need her again.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
I built a bigger stage
for
you.
I like it. I like that there's audience and everything. Well, it's very classy.
I didn't think enough people could hear us last time, so we mic'd it up and,
Absolutely. I like it. Everything. I like it. I like Reveal Week. It's really working.
I don't think people noticed that.
Oh yeah, I'm branding it. That's going to be the new name.
It can't be the Cat Week.
Ooh, better. Better.
I kid. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. We are in the room together, more people than I have ever seen at a Legal Week, and we are 3 hours into the gauntlet that is the 72 hours of spring break / family reunion that Legal Week is. Indeed. What's your take? What are you excited about?
I'm excited about so many things. For sure, the technology is great. I love to be here, learning, talking, interacting.
I mean, some of the technology is greater than others.
Some is pretty amazing. I'll give you that. So all of that is great. But I am really excited about the people. There's so many people here. And when I'm looking around, I see a much better representation of the world around us, which makes me really, really happy. As someone who's been in this industry for longer than I should admit.
It's my 17th Legal Week. So
I keep hearing that. I keep hearing people are like nearing 20 years, which is amazing and impressive. But as well as I do, it didn't always look like this. And I'm really happy to see. I've heard about a couple even BIPOC type of groups starting and really coming together with technology and legal, which it's about time. It's really nice and refreshing to see. So I'm excited for that because I feel like there's much more intention with networking and connecting.
There's more visibility too. I was telling you right when we sat on the stage, you're my 4th podcast and everyone has been a female and or female and BIPOC. And it's nice because there's visibility for folks that look like you doing cool stuff.
Absolutely. And you are definitely leading the charge on that one. So thank you for all you do for that awareness.
I'm trying
and
to camouflage myself so
you
no
do
one
it
can
well.
find me.
Yeah, I was like, where's Kat? I can't see her.
I mean, maybe I should have done like a vest and like a tech brochure. That would have blended in better.
Right. A little vest. No. But I think it's great. I think it's high time. And I think it's with, there's a whole kind of new generation coming in that are younger, smarter, faster. They don't like to deal with the old way of doing things, which I think is much needed. We're at that turning point.
All in on AI.
All in on AI.
Hey, I'm using 18 different apps that make my life better for editing my TikTok videos. Why don't I have that for doing my work product?
Absolutely.
And why the heck am I dealing with paper and boxes? What's wrong with this?
Yeah, no, I think that's absolutely true. And it's the same thing, that when we went and put the E and we went from paper to electronic discovery, it was the new people coming in who really ushered that in. And I feel like we're kind of at that same place where now we're talking about AI and generative AI and it was us. It was us. That's true.
Funny thing. So my first year was the year the federal rules were amended. So my first year in e-discovery was 2006. And so literally my entire career has been E forward.
Yeah.
Imagine for the folks that are generative forward. That's crazy.
I think that's crazy, but I think it's what's going to happen, right? Everything is turning over. And so that's what I hear everyone they're afraid of it and they don't want it to happen. I'm like, just relax. We've been around here. We've done this before. It's going to be better. It's going to be much better.
It's like the .com boom. Did it bust? Sure. Did the underlying tech go away?
No.
I'm sorry, Times Magazine. The internet's not dead. It's transformed everything we do, including discovery.
Absolutely. So I'm excited to see what this next generation is going to do and bring to us. I mean, I think we are leading the charge, right? I'm now getting to the area of being seasoned enough to say, okay, this is what I like, this is what we want to get away from. But it's an exciting time for that. And so I'm really interested to see what they do, how we get more integration, how we have better exposure, because the tech isn't going away. Like you said, it's in our everyday life. It's everything we touch. It's everything we see.
The second there's a technology that my brother is using to text his soon-to-be ex-wife, so he's nice. My mom's using it to make cat memes, and my grandmother's using it. The tipping point is there. The Pandora's box is open. The bell can't be rung. So even if you don't use it, your clients are, you've got to start figuring out what the heck do I tell them?
100%. And you will get left behind if you don't come along. You're not going to be replaced by a robot lawyer, but you might get replaced by a lawyer using a robot lawyer.
Well, and that's the
Right?
thing. Like, it's never going to be like, you know, C-3PO or like Skynet coming
Right.
down. But it sure as heck is going to be like
Right.
Iron Man. Like, someone's going to have
Absolutely.
that suit and that
100%.
tech that amplifies them. And you know what? They're going to get more business. And then you're going to be like, oh, how do I catch up?
100%. And then you're going to be so far behind, right? Because it's going to take us 5-10 years, maybe even, maybe not that long, but it's going to take a little while to really get this fully like operational and not to where we're, you know, citing false things or anything like that. Like, it's going to take some time.
The hallucinations
Yes.
that ChatGPT has.
Hallucinations. Yes. The hallucinations are enough to make you a little
Occasionally, if you yell at
bonkers.
ChatGPT and say, I don't like that, it'll write something else and it will not be accurate. Also, when the robot overlords come, they are going to target me. Not that I yell at ChatGPT all the time, but I do.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm a yeller too, so we'll be in good company.
I'm like, not good enough. Try
This is
harder.
awful.
You should be ashamed.
Wow, you should be a teacher. That's like great.
Oh, I love it. I cry. I made myself cry a little bit. So, what's your advice? Because we rode the gauntlet from 2006 forward, maybe a little earlier, who knows, adopting this technology, being young and coming up. So what's your advice for those folks that are young and emerging right now? Like, how did they get ahead and be like us, where we were right place, right time, and kind of tech conversant? Ish.
Right. I mean, honestly, it's similar to, I think, what Cassie said. Never stop learning.
Yes.
Never stop trying the new thing. Never be too afraid of change, because that's all this industry does is change.
Constant.
But also, with all of the technology, and everyone is very technology focused because technology is amazing, don't forget about the business side of what we do.
Yes, 100%.
That's important too.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting towards the end.
Okay.
So you know what time that is. It is time for the mic drop moment. What is the one piece of advice, one takeaway, one thing you want someone who is meeting Kristin for the first time to know and to leave this conversation with?
Network every chance you get. Network early, network often, and keep it up, because these people, this is a small enough industry to where this is your tribe. This will be your family at times. These will be the people you're going to learn from and grow from. And that's like the best thing I think you can do, whether it's technology, people, whatever it is. If you're networking, you're going to be okay.
Awesome. Well, for anyone that sees this live simulcast on LinkedIn, click on Kristin's name and add her on LinkedIn, because she posts some pretty good stuff. And then otherwise, live from New York, this has been TECHNOCAT here with Kristin Sunderman from Freddie Mac, and mic is dropped. Game over.